Hey, welcome to the sixth and final video for the Yolopark, and they only have 6 of these out, and I'm going to put it together and let you make your own decisions. But from the other 5 I've built, I'm going to stick to Blokees, but I'm going to make a comparison, and you can make your own decision. And I do want to hear your decision. Even if you completely disagree with me, I want to hear it, just because I think I might be missing something that you may see better, or you just have a difference of opinion, like you just really like the blandness of the things. Now, I have one Action Master out here. I know it's gonna be Starscream because I've already built the other 5. Here's the Starscream from Blokees. If you haven't seen my Starscream video, go watch it. I mean, that's the best thing if you want to get more information. These come in this kind of bag. All 6 of them came in it's not even, you can't even see through it. I was about to say microwave popcorn bag, aluminum foil. I'm going to use this for my hat. I'm going to get a new hat with aluminum foil. Yep. All right, good. I didn't get any doubles, which you shouldn't, but you never know. All right, so price-wise, since I got 6 of them for $40, that makes this about the same price. But and this is actually wave 1. You can tell because his eyes are not a different piece of plastic. But normally these are cost more, and the most I've ever spent was like wave 2. I jumped in, bought them without comparison, and finding, oh well, they got them for this price. I bet somebody else has got them for cheaper. I just jumped on and was too quick about it, so I got them for like $8 each in a box of 9. But the first ones I bought were like $4 each. It's very intuitive, but there are instructions in case you need them, and sometimes I need them because I can't tell. Sometimes I don't trust it. Like, are you sure? That kind of thing. I can tell which one's the legs versus the arms. Now, Bumblebee, I couldn't tell at first. It was my first one I built this, so it's kind of part of it. The feet, I like this printed part right here to go on the inside, so I'm going to put it on the left foot. Okay, that one on safer. I keep feeling I'm going to break them every time I put a foot on. And please don't let me break a crotch. Please don't let me break a crotch. All right, the yellow goes in the front. I didn't hear it go pop, but I'm going to wait until I get both of them pop. That way it's a little bit easier than pressing on a ball. All right, there's his bottom half. So this is all one piece, which is weird because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces that make up the same thing, which you might be thinking, well, isn't this better then because it's less pieces? That means it's less complicated. Like, look at this. You ain't gonna get him to do shoulder shrugs on this guy. All right, and I feel like the plastic quality. Ooh, see, that scares me. I keep thinking I'm gonna break something else. I feel like, especially pushing this down, this is a pain in the butt. Putting his butt on, especially with these wings in the way, so I can't do as much swivel back and forth trying to get it down in there. All right, I'm just gonna say whatever. Okay, so I feel like the plastic qualities are almost like authentics. The really cheaper Transformers you buy at like Dollar Tree, or not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Ooh, see, that just sounds like it's gonna break. Plus, you can't get past these pylons to get his head down without doing some major gymnastics. So those pylons are really making it hard for him, and they're so tight. It's really, he's gonna be stuck like that now because I can't move it. Now these guys, their heads are perfect. They're great. I'm afraid if I tried it, I can't bend it anymore. It's like it's permanently. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say you got to put a lot of force, and with that, and normally it's not a problem, but these are in the way. Good gosh, this is more of a pain than anything. All right, stop whining. Okay, now the arms. I can't tell if this is a left arm or right arm, so I guess it doesn't matter. Normally it seems like it matters. There's like a little bit more decoration on one side. Like on, you can watch the other videos. This is the last one, so hopefully you've been watching all of them. Okay, this is, oh, okay, I see. These are the things that go off to the side for the missiles. Well, that sucks. The missiles are on this instead of a ball joint. That super sucks. Sorry about my language there, but. And of course, you know me, I like to have these right here. So you really can't bring these out and make them into extra weapons. They're stuck there and they can't go up by themselves. Oh crap, I didn't even look to see if this is one, because on these it's universal. Wow. Okay, I don't really like that. See, on this one, it's a ball joint, so you can bring it up by itself. And I know you were like, well, that's not like the cartoon or whatever. Whatever. I just like it better. Okay. So you have to bring the whole hand up like that. Okay, and then the only thing I can tell is that this is the front because there's not anything on the back right here. And usually there's more, detailing on the front. And in this particular situation, the left and the right, I can't tell if there is a difference. It's probably the same one. So far, there has been a difference. The fact that that goes in without having to snap into place also tells me that it's just, I don't know. It's one of my pet peeves. It's just going to fall apart. Also, that's a little hollow feeling. These have it too, but they're on a ball joint. This is not a ball joint. This is another thing I haven't noticed until now. I haven't paid attention to. These arms are on a slight ball joint right here. There's White Kitty. This one is not, and it's also kind of hard to move. Should I even put the gun on first? I'm gonna put the arm on first this time because I think it made it a little bit easier. It'll make it a little bit easier. So the guns are the same on both sides. Yeah, if you watch all my videos, you're like, man, you have gotten to the point where I know I built all of them at one time, and I know I'm not gonna put them all at one time because that would be crazy. All right, now he has the two gimme hands, and he has the two booger finger hands. Like, he can pick his nose. I prefer these hands because, well, that's just the way I was growing up. Okay, here's a side-by-side comparison. There's no paint right there? Huh. This is painted on, it's not a sticker. So, wow. Here's the comparison to Blokees. Blokees are smaller, which I like better because they are more in line with these guys. So if I want to play with my Blokees and my Action Masters, perfect. And that means all the Action Master toys. These, much bigger, you can tell. So they're not going to work with Action Masters. They might work with your Authentics figures because I feel like that's what they did is they took the Authentics, but they couldn't do anything. And here's the back-to-back comparison. Now, if you like more straightforward G1 looking, this is probably for you. But if you like stylized a little bit, this is more for you. I personally prefer this. And I know I'm sounding negative, like Nancy negative. If this is the first video you saw, then you probably don't understand. I've just gotten more and more negative as I've been doing them. It's just, this is not a fun build to begin with. This was fun. This was not. This was annoying. It was scary. And if you saw my last video, I broke the gun off in his hand, just trying to put it in his hand. I was like, really? See, this one comes with the Megatron, which is kind of cool, but see how they're having round hands? That's what you should do for guns, because when you're trying to put a gun in and put it straight down, you're putting too much force on it. This, you just roll it back and forth and it goes in place. These, they're squares. So if you put a gun in there, it's got to get straight down. There's no twist, 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 twist until it gets in there. And that's why it broke. All right, so again, side by side, top, back-to-back comparison. I don't think I talked about it, but way more detailing on this one. You could take the backpack off if for some reason you wanted to. That gun also, it's one of the things where you take the top and the bottom off of each other. This one looks more like the toy because it's got the round things. So this one's just reused. Like they did reuse a lot of parts on these. So if you don't like that, this might be for you. But all in all, I'm gonna definitely say without a shadow of doubt, I like this better. Those pointy toes remind me of something else. They don't remind me of the. I didn't have Starscream as a kid. I had Thrust. I remember Starscream. I couldn't find him because he was a different color, and I kept thinking that's not Thrust or Starscream. Yeah, overall, this one's so much better. Look, it's just so plain. It's like, this is like the real Transformers, and this is like the Authentics or something, or the bootleg ones. All right, enough of my whining and complaining. But hey, if you have a disagreement and you say this one's better, that's fine. I just want to know why you think so. Because I mean, I would say if I was a purist and I was like, no, this is not G1, this is, I'm sorry if I'm making funny, but then I would go for this one. But I'm not a G1 purist. I like G1, but I like it to be, you know, like IDW did with G1 stuff. They give a little bit of style to it, give a little flair. So that's why I dig this a lot more, just from the design aspect. Plus, it doesn't make me feel like I'm going to break it. Not nearly as much, let me put it that way. All right, well, y'all have a great day, and thanks for spending time with me. And that would be the last of the Yoloparks. All right, I hope I put them on the internet in the correct order, because many people will be watching the last one first and be like, he's a super negative Nancy. I know I've been negative about this whole thing because it just got worse and worse for me. Oh, I gotta put them in a plastic bag because of the fact that I hope I brought out enough, because Grandma didn't use a bag. He's only figuring it didn't come anything extra. Okay, there's 4 figures. I didn't bring out enough bags. It's okay, these aren't the bags that they're gonna have the figure pieces in anyway. I just wanted to keep these separate, but it's the last one, so I'll just put it back in the box until I get back inside. And all of his little hands. And we'll put the instructions there, of course. Behind the scenes with Scotty Z. And that's it. I think I'll keep him out because I'm about to do a review of this guy, and I feel like he should, you know, I always like these guys because they're shorter. They're like 3 inches compared to these guys, so they're kind of in the same universe of my universe. So I'm about to do a review of that one. Have a great day.